Yeah, man.
We are live. We are back in the building. I'm super excited to be here. What up, K Nice?
Man, what's going down?
Listen, it's been a minute since we've been on the air and we talking to the people, but I'm excited about today. I'm excited about today. What about you? You
Man,
excited
look,
about today?
look, I'm good to go. I'm just trying to just make sure everything is up and running right. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we are live in the morning at 7 o'clock a.m.
What?
7 o'clock.
Had to
It's
get
still
up at
dark
what time?
outside.
I had to get up at what time? At
I had to
what
get up
time?
at 5.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
girl was just in that thing, like, okay. I was excited though. I'm super excited about being here. Excited about just being in the land of the living. Just
Yeah.
being in the land of the living.
I'm glad to be back in the studio.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
we
Definitely
haven't been
glad to
here
be back
in
in the
a-
studio.
in a minute. So glad
In a
to,
minute.
yeah,
In a
glad to
minute.
be back.
But it's good. It's
Yes.
good. It's
Yeah.
good. How you been?
Hey, you know what? You know what? You
You've
know
been life.
what? It's
life.
2025, so
It's
I'm
2025.
here. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
2025.
So,
Yeah. You know, one of those things that I said. First of all, let's welcome the people. Good morning. Good morning to each and
Yeah.
every one of you who is tuned in on this early morning, this early Wednesday morning.
yeah.
Super excited to be here. If this is your first time tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, it's been 8 years, nice.
Did you been with me?
8 years. It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
You know what? We need to do one of them collages and just go back.
Go
and then-
back.
Yeah. And
Go
bring
back.
It up, bring
Yeah.
it to now. Yeah, that's 8 years. Man. I
8
appreciate
years. That's a
I
long
appreciate
time.
you rocking with me for that long. That's a long time.
That's a long time. It's been a blessing, though. It has
Yeah.
definitely been a
And
blessing.
we've done a lot.
A lot in
Yes,
8 years.
yes.
I still remember, and I still tell everybody, y'all, if y'all are tuned in and y'all are watching, make sure that you share the live.
You-
Invite some people to get in on this conversation because we got a good conversation today.
Yeah, you know what? You know I gotta. You know when they shout me out, I gotta take advantage
Oh
of that.
Lord.
Hey, night. Hey, Tashonda.
Hey.
What's going on? Yeah, man. Shout out to Tashonda. Shout out to T. Definitely doing her thing. You know,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, she definitely doing her thing. We
Yeah.
all are just out here trying to get it. We
Yeah.
all out here trying to get it.
So
which-
how you been, Nick?
I've been pretty good. 2025, I said I was going to make sure that I take advantage of smelling the roses
Yeah.
in this year,
For sure.
enjoying the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
oftentimes we get to working and you look up and it's been 6 months since you've actually got a chance to enjoy yourself.
I like
you know?
that. I like that because we do get so caught up in the grind.
Yeah,
We get
yeah.
so caught up in the grind,
Which
and
is
we
not a
don't-
bad thing. It's not a
Yeah,
bad
but
thing.
yeah, like you said, you need to take some time
Yeah.
out to really,
Enjoy it.
satisfy and enjoy
Yeah.
your accomplishments.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So that's one of those things that I decided to do in 2025, and I'm enjoying the new relationships that I'm building with
Yeah.
people. Enjoying the camaraderie, the collaborations,
Right.
all of those different
I
things.
see you out here too. I see you out here getting it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to do what I can do, how I can do it. You gotta bring
Yeah.
something new every once in a
Yeah,
while.
for
You
sure.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it. So again, if this is your first time tuning into the Morning Tea Radio Show, listen, we have adult conversations. It's a free, no judgment zone.
Yeah.
We talk about entertainment news. We talk about things that's happening in the city, around the world. But we also have these morning tea topics.
Yeah.
Our morning tea topics, and we talk about experiences, life experiences,
Right,
because
right.
life be life and sometimes.
Life and all the time.
Life be life, and then sometimes people don't want to hear the fluff. They
Yeah.
want to know what's really going on
Right.
out
right.
here in these streets. And so we have those morning tea conversations. I always say, we always say that if the experience has never knocked on your door, just keep on living.
Yeah. And
Because-
it will.
It will.
that.
It keeps on living. Shout out to Casual Pits, who is live in the H this week. We got a mastermind that's happening on February the 22nd. So if y'all haven't received or gotten your tickets, go make sure you get your tickets because your girl will be live on the stage
Come
on the 22nd.
Yes.
Doing big things.
Be what?
Be what? On the
Live
stage.
on the stage.
Live on the stage.
Yes.
But we are excited about today. I got some entertainment news. Nice. We got to talk about this Super Bowl.
Let's talk about
We
it.
got to talk about this
Let's
Super
talk
Bowl.
about it.
But first, listen.
Can we be honest?
Yeah. This
Let's be
open,
honest.
honest, and transparent. We keep
Yeah.
it 100 around here. We
Yes.
keep it 100. But listen, first, before we get into this Super Bowl, it's Black History Month.
Yes, that it is.
It's Black History Month. And because we for the culture,
Yeah.
we for
Yes.
the culture.
Black what?
We
Black
are
history.
for the culture. We always got to get some facts because we know that it's Black History Month,
Right.
but it's a lot of things that we don't know. You know, we know about Frederick Douglass. We know about Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
We know about the main people
Yeah.
that's going on. But I didn't know this information. So I'm going to make sure that I share this with the listeners. Y'all make sure that you share the live, comment below. Let us know that you're in the building because we want to make sure that we shout you out. But listen, Black History Month facts. Did you know that it began as just only 1 week in February in 1926, right? Dr. Carter G. Woodson, the father of Black history, started it. He was the son of formerly enslaved parents and a Harvard scholar. And he also founded the modern day Association for the Study of African American Life and History. And then the second week of February was chosen to coincide with the birthdays of President Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. And then in 1976, you was born. 1976, 2 years before I made it. I made it to the earth, to this side of life. 1976, the week expanded to a month, and the U.S. President Gerald Ford officially declared February as Black History Month.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So we didn't win a long way.
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
Come a long way.
As Sam Cooke say, we was bumped
by the river.
By the river.
Yeah.
We fought by the river.
Yeah.
But that's some Black history for you all. Make sure that you tap into your Black history, man.
Yeah, we definitely need to, because it's some things that's happening in the background.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, some things that's happening, so we don't know where.
We don't know where we going.
Because this month could be cut out.
You know what I mean?
You know,
at the end of the day, they trying to change. What are they trying to change? The river, the ocean. No, something they trying to change.
Yeah.
We gonna say there because we ain't gonna give him that much. On the morning.
But you'll wake up and be looking like, what February?
Yeah, it'll be another month.
Yeah.
a month called something else.
Yeah,
called something else.
So,
but yeah, let's get back to this entertainment news, the Super Bowl. So tell me, were you rooting? I saw you and Boo Thang with your Texans on.
We put on the Texans jersey. Shout out to B. She went and got the jersey, so we wore the jersey.
Yeah. I'm with it. I had on my jersey, my Saints jersey on Saturday night.
Right.
You know, I was ripping the black and gold with a little Mardi Gras.
Right.
I did my thing.
I'm gonna do that.
If anybody knows, I'm gonna wear my black and gold.
Tashonda said Gulf of America. That's
Gulf of America. That's what it is. She want to change. He wants to change it. Yep, that's Gulf of America.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Super Bowl. So you watched the halftime show. You know, there's a lot of controversy around Kendrick Lamar. So tell me your insight, because the people tried to get me. Okay, they came for me, but it's all right.
So I'm gonna say this here, and I'm gonna be very honest and transparent.
That's what we do.
That boy flew over my head.
He did.
Yeah. What?
He flew over your head. Tell me how he flew over your head.
I was looking for the entertainment.
Me too.
I was looking for the entertainment. I'm gonna keep it one.
Done. Me too.
Yeah, I was looking for the entertainment. I was looking for I thought people were gonna come out on high. Cars.
I mean, that's the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's what normally we watch the Super Bowl, because we want to see the entertainment.
Yeah, one thing I can say is that once I got it, I understood.
I mean, okay, so let me break it down my way. Let me go and break it down.
Uncle Tom.
You know what I mean? I get it, and I saw the message. I saw the message, and so here's my thing, because I want to be very clear with those who had their, what they wanted to share with me. I was looking for the entertainment as well. We get excited about the commercials.
Yeah.
If it's not your team and you like football, you just like football, right? But during the Super Bowl, we look forward to the commercials. We look for the entertainment in that. And in some cases, people are wanting to escape from what's actually going on in the world.
Right.
There was plenty other time to get a message out.
Yeah.
We had a whole campaign not long ago.
But I'm gonna say this here. That was very strategic.
It was
in the month of February.
Yeah.
Black History Month. So I like, once I got it.
No.
I got it. But again, I can say I understand what you're saying. Super Bowl, we are looking for entertainment.
Yeah, and for some, let me just say this. For some, it was entertaining, and I get it. Yeah. Everybody has their own opinion of how they wanted to receive what took place during halftime.
Right.
However, for me in my house, I wanted to be entertained with seeing what was different. I feel like as a culture, we grab hold to what's popular at the time, but we lose focus on the day-to-day things that we need to do as a culture to change. Yes, it was an excellent message. It was great. It was one that's been real for decades. Like, we understand the message. However, now what are we going to do about it? Now that the halftime is over, now that the Super Bowl is over,
So
what's next?
What
actionable things are we going to do?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole
take. Because it was the message for that 30
for the
minutes.
moment.
Yeah.
And then you go back to your life. Like, the message was never told during halftime.
Yeah.
You know, I think a little different because I'm out here. I'm digging in the trenches to create change by learning legislative laws, by going to the Congressional Black Caucus and doing different things. If you watch the message and you do absolutely nothing about it, then it was just a message.
Right.
There wasn't no action. So that was my take on it. And I had some people come from me, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Like I said, however, we all have our opinions.
Yeah.
If you liked it, great.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
And they tried to hammer down on me, nice.
Yeah, because it was if you didn't get it,
Yeah.
it could have been perceived as man, what's like
Right.
what's going on,
Right.
But again, once I got it,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, great job in delivering the message.
Great job in delivering the message. I just feel like it was the wrong. Here's the thing. It was the right time for Kendrick because, of course, it was one of them things that he gained a lot of traction, gained a lot of attention, which that's what the Super Bowl does.
And then what the one thing that he did is he stirred up controversy.
Yeah.
With
Drake.
Not Nathan with Drake. I'm just saying for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
He stirred up country. He stirred up controversy. So
yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
he made himself that much bigger. You know what I'm saying? And so, hey, respect to it.
Yeah, I mean, it is put it all what together. It is.
And then I say this here: whoever was behind it to put all that together, I mean, salute to that because you had that wasn't something that was just thrown together.
Right.
You had to think that out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving props to the people that actually
thought
of it.
And the culture.
Yeah.
The culture of us actually even being able to perform. We've had 2 African American shows.
Right.
Last year we had Usher, this year we had Kendrick Lamar. So we, as a culture, we are definitely making our moves. Yeah. However, for me, I just wanted I wanted more entertainment. So and I feel like I have the right to have that opinion.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else.
Yeah.
It's like everybody else.
Yeah. So they were trying to beat you up, me?
Oh man, coming from hard.
Throwing gang signs up and everything.
Yeah, they was doing it. They was doing it. They was crip walking and throwing up all this. But it's all good.
Man, it ain't even much that serious.
It really ain't. I didn't make a dime off of it. But I mean, you're entitled to have your opinion. So they was out there though.
I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there like, man, come on.
I went in the kitchen.
I was like, man, come on.
I went to get some snacks.
Again, let me say this here. Again, it flew right over my head because I was so focused on what the entertainment side.
Yeah.
But I ain't see no just.
Yeah. So something else.
Kansas City. I'm gonna say this here. Kansas City.
They got whipped.
They shocked.
Yeah, the world.
I was in
they
shock.
Shocked the world. They shocked the world. I'm a football watcher.
Yeah.
I love to watch football,
right.
and I just think it was another team's time. I think it was another team's time. I think they had their run. I'm always for the team. So shout out to the Eagles for winning. Shout out to the Eagles and Jalen, who is from the state of Texas. Yeah, they played like they came to play.
Yeah.
They came to play.
Yeah.
However, what I loved was the difference in the two. Sometimes you have a team that depends on certain players, excuse me, and then you have a team that depends on all players.
Right.
For me, they played a team football game.
Yeah.
They wherever you thought you was gonna get them in one area, they backdoor with something else.
Yeah, they understood the assignment.
Absolutely.
And came out
absolutely.
And, what's the word I'm trying to use? They came out and they just said they got the job.
Yeah. My coach always told us, and I live it to this day, that defense always wins championships.
Yeah, for sure.
And for anybody who played the sport, understand that statement.
Yeah.
And they defense definitely did his thing. And Mahomes, he looking like he a little embarrassed. He ain't came out and played yet and said nothing.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was the Super Bowl. So let's talk about Beyonce and her winning the album at the Grammys.
I ain't really paid too much attention to it,
but let me tell you. So now they got this rumor out that Jay-Z paid all of this money for her to win this Grammy.
So like, Beyonce beat our country singers?
She beat out country singers, but that's not the album of the year. She won well, maybe that was the album. I can't remember. Y'all put in the comments which album it was that she won the album of the year. However, if that is, she did win an award for that also. But the thing is, why we just can't be great? Why she just couldn't have won why it gotta be the rumor that the man spent so many millions of dollars for her to win?
She couldn't have just won it.
No.
It had to be paid for.
You know what? The people
is
just
us or is it us? Or
I don't know who it is. But now they think the man that paid for the woman to win the Grammy. Because Taylor has been beating her.
So let me ask you this. So have you listened to the album?
So I'm a Beyonce fan on certain songs. I don't buy albums and I have never bought a concert ticket. That's just me. I like it when it pop on, but I'm good. Yeah. But however, I do think that she's a very good entertainer. I think that she has a lot of good music, but I have never purchased. So, in your honest opinion, do you think that the best country album or whatever it is that she wants to do? I do. But let me tell you why. Because it's a crossover. It's a crossover of the culture. Not that it's the first. However, I feel like it was a pretty good. So I didn't know but 2 songs when she performed at halftime for Everline.
Let me ask you this: so if Garth Brooks crossed over to hip hop,
and he did a good job, and he deserved it, yeah. If he crossed over, I'm saying if he deserved it though, not just because he crossed over, but because he had some songs in hip hop that did that thing.
Nah.
No.
All right. To me, I mean, and it's okay that you put out a country album because you show that you are diverse.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
So that's cool, But it's country singers.
Yeah.
It's country singers.
Yeah.
That probably went in the studio and worked hard on the album as a country singer.
Yeah.
Not as Beyonce, because Beyonce is Beyonce, so she's gonna get looked at
right.
differently.
Right.
Right. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there are when you can cross over and you can complete something that people like and they can jam to and they feel like it's good, then just like any other artist.
But the people had to vote on it, though, huh?
Yeah, they had to vote on it. Yeah.
Voted on it.
They voted on it.
But your whole thing is they saying that somebody paid.
Yeah, they said Jay put that money out.
Yeah.
Jay paid for that award.
Yeah. What's your opinion on it?
Right. I got 40 mil.
I gotta pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure that her name is called right. So that's what the word on the street is. I don't know. So if he paid for it,
you think it's still just due?
No, not if he paid for it, because it's really not what it is.
So then you don't believe that she really won country? She's supposed to get country?
No. Because you got to think, I haven't listened to the whole album to say that she was deserving of it or she wasn't deserving of it. But what I'm saying is, if he didn't pay for it, or if he didn't pay for it and she earned it, yeah. But if he paid for it and she really didn't sing to the capacity or the level of the votes that she should have received, then no, she shouldn't have got it.
You want to storm through some of these?
Yeah. What's up? What they talking about?
Okay, so we got on the Super Bowl, we got Tashonda. She was saying that he tricked us, as far as Kendrick Lamar, he tricked us.
Yeah.
And he started off saying that this thing gonna be televised.
Yeah.
Should be televised. Then we got Kimberly. She agreed with something. Okay, so Tashonda was saying that if she wanted to, if somebody was gonna pay for it, she could have paid for it herself.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Hey, salute to that.
Yep, that's facts.
Shout out to Patricia. She say her happy blessed Wednesday. Shout out to her. Yeah, man. Shout out to the people that's tuning in.
Yeah, that's my business besties in the building.
Yeah, shout out to
my business besties.
Kimberly
Powell.
Yeah, she's definitely active in this.
Yeah,
in this chat.
She's active. Period. Yeah. We just love us some Kimberly. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. This is our first day back. We in this thing on Wednesdays at 7:00 a.m.
Yeah.
So y'all should make sure that you share the live, share the information with people, because we really do have great conversations. We talk about business, we talk about life, we talk about events, we have interviews and all of those different things. So we're gonna get a little bit more into that in a minute. But I got a game, nice. Okay, I got you one. I got you one. So it's Love Week.
Love Week.
It's Love Week.
Love.
And the people, you dumb. You're so dumb. Love. The people are loving on each other, whether you're loving on a significant other, you're loving on your family, or you just loving on yourself. We're going to talk a little bit more about love and Valentine's Day and all of that, because I got an interesting story that I want to get you guys comments and your perspective on. However, we got a game. Since it's Love Week, we got a love song versus the other. Okay. We got a love song versus the other. So if you are live with us, make sure that you comment in the chat which one you would like, or which one that you say out of the two you would choose, right? So we in the 80s, we in the 70s and the 80s. We in that era right now.
Go. And I gotta choose.
You gotta choose which one. So Keith Sweat, How Deep Is Your Love? How deep is him? Or Guy, Piece of My Love? You can have a piece of.
Ooh,
How deep is your love? Keith Sweat.
Piece of My Love.
Or a Piece of My Love, Guy.
Don't. Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna need you to pick which one.
You know what?
Come on, man.
I think hold on. I'm trying to do my love thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
But dang, somebody said, God, I'm riding with. You know what? I'm gonna switch that up.
No.
God, piece of my love.
Okay, piece of my. I'm gonna go with Piece of My Love too, because that intro of Piece of My Love. Listen, they'll make you turn your whole attitude around. It'll make you turn your whole attitude.
Now, if I was riding and had a little banging system in my car and all of that, then I'm gonna go with Keith Sweat for sure.
Oh, Lord. I'm gonna need you to pick one of the other.
Piece of My Love.
Piece of My Love. Piece of My Love. All right. We're gonna go with the late Luther, Here and Now.
Oh, come on.
Versus the Isley Brothers, Between the Sheets. Ooh. Isley Brothers, Between the
Love
Sheets.
Month, Between the
or
Sheets.
Luther,
Love
Here
month,
and Now.
Between
the Sheets.
Between the Sheets. I gotta get in the thing and shake them sheets. Two little puppies under there. Ooh. It looks like two little puppies under there. Just nasty.
Whatever. Okay,
Ooh.
the next one is Michelle A. Something.
Oh, come on.
My heart.
Yeah.
Or As We Lay by Shirley Murdoch.
As We Lay.
As We Lay was, listen, As We Lay was
they
the
say
one.
Between the Sheets. Two little puppies. Nasty.
Between the Sheets.
Yeah.
Between the Sheets. All right. Next one. Gap Band, You Dropped the Bomb on Me,
Ooh.
Baby.
Yeah.
Versus Rick James, Give It to Me, Baby. Give It to Me, Baby.
You know
Give
what?
it to me.
I'm gonna have to go with Rick.
Rick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with
The late Rick.
I like Gap Band.
You like the guy? Yeah. You dropped the bomb on me. Yeah, that was a hit too. That was a hit.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last one, y'all. The last one. Freddie Jackson, You Are My Lady.
Come on. Oh man.
Versus Lionel Richie, Hello.
I'm going with Freddie.
Me too. I'm going with Freddie all day.
Freddie.
I'm going with Freddie.
There's nothing. That's how I come on. There's nothing.
Get out your feelings.
Man, look.
Get out your feelings.
Freddie. We going with Freddie. We going with the fat Freddie.
Yeah.
We going with the big Freddie.
Fat Freddie.
Yeah.
The fat Freddie and the fat
I don't want to
Luther.
say fat. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to say fat. I mean,
No, but literally, no, seriously. All jokes aside, that's what the rumor.
Bigger,
that's what people were saying.
The bigger Freddie.
The bigger Freddie. The larger in size.
Yeah.
Freddie.
Yeah.
And the larger in size, Luther.
Yeah.
What the comments say? Who they going with?
Oh, that one of them say hello, man. Hello. Alex said hello. Mm-hmm. I'm the lady.
You Are My Lady, Freddie Jackson. Yeah. Okay.
And Kimberly would go with Rick James.
Rick James. Okay.
As We Lay.
That was it. Listen, that Shirley Murdoch was the one. Though.
Yeah.
That was the one. You was either in your feelings, or you was in your feelings in love, or you was in your feelings another way.
Yeah, that As We Lay. Yeah. And then I ain't gonna lie, Michelle
Yeah.
Lake went hard though.
Yeah, she did. She was definitely a unique. Come on, Michelle Lake.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, she was jamming. Yeah, she definitely had a unique voice, and she had some jams. All right, y'all.
So let me ask you this. Love Week.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
Yeah. I mean,
you ready to love?
I love. Ain't no getting ready. I love.
Yeah.
I love.
That's what's up.
I love. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there are some people who we gonna get deep into that. We're gonna get deep into that before we get into that.
I like that. I love to love too.
Yeah.
I found that out about myself that I like to.
You love to love.
Yeah, I love to love.
You love to love. It's Love Week. Yeah, Love Week. Love Week. We're gonna talk about this week.
So let me ask you this real quick. So what candy and flowers do for you?
I'm a flower girl. I love my Reese's Buttercups though. However, I'm a flowers girl.
So just candy and flower. I want to know this from the females.
Yeah.
That's loud to me.
Yeah.
Just flowers and candy. Will that do?
Just flowers and candy will do for me. Okay. Yeah, it'll do for me. However, so here's the thing.
It's a however.
No. It's not a but. But erases everything you said before. However, just kind of puts a comma in it and carries on. Right.
I'll let you tell.
Right. So for me, I want to ask you as a man, since you asked me as a woman, how do you feel? How do men really feel about Valentine's Day and Love Week?
I'm gonna just say I, the brother between the sheets.
That's it.
What?
But that should be not just Love Week.
No, but if you talking Valentine's, that's the thing that I can't speak for every man.
Right.
I can't speak for every man, but as a man,
yeah,
we looking to take you out. We looking to do this. We looking to, and then we looking to have a romantic
encounter
for us. You understand what I'm saying? After we treated you this way.
So do you feel that I want y'all to hone in
and that's not for every man. So
on this conversation, as a woman, will that work for y'all? Do you, or because you hear some people say, I don't want it just for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is just a day. I want to feel it all the time.
Right.
Like it shouldn't be just a special day for you to profess your love.
Yeah. Well, I'm speaking just to people that's into it.
Yeah.
And men that's into it. 9 times out of 10, we looking at the end of the day to be romantic. We see you in, but it's just it's just
something extra special because it's a certain day.
Yeah. Now, if you throw in a gift on top of that, if you throw on some money, if you throw in whatever you throw in on top of that is all good.
Yeah.
You know but we don't cry over not. Like I said, I can't speak for all of them.
Right.
I don't cry over Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
If something there, cologne or something.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get cologne, which I'm cool.
Mm-hmm. So okay. So we heard what you would like. If it doesn't happen on that specific day, how you feeling?
I mean, it's all good.
Okay.
It's all good. It's just it's mandatory.
Right.
Not that it's mandatory.
But it would make you feel a certain type of way.
Yes.
If it happens on that
like
day. Which
you gift us, and it's not about the act.
Yeah.
It's about not the act.
The feeling, the emotion.
It's about what you put into it.
Got it.
Like you come out, what else? You smelling good. You had to go pick this out. So it's all what you did to get up to that point.
Yeah.
That's the turn.
Yeah. I mean, and everybody, let's just be honest, everybody likes to feel extra special. Yeah. You like to feel special. So in some cases, some people say, it's not just a day. It's just one day.
Right.
However, it is a day. I can remember from even me being a little girl that my mom made sure that we felt extra special on Valentine's Day. I can remember coming home and she would have little heart cakes with red hots on the top of it.
Right.
And I was excited because I knew when we came home, it was going to be something that was going to express love for me to feel extra special on that day. So I think by growing up like that, it's almost like an expectation of feeling extra special on that day. Right. And it doesn't have to be grand. in order to feel extra special. Sometimes it's the little things of your favorites, or you just expressing whatever that love language looks like for your significant other or whomever it is that you want to showcase love to. Is those things that will that just makes you feel extra special. But I always want to know from a male's perspective, because as women, we want to do special things, but in some men, it's like it doesn't make you feel like you've done something special. It seems like it's just another day. You know what I mean? So for you said that that's what that is for you. However, if I went out and I did these extra things because I felt like this.
I wasn't speaking in general. I was just speaking it. I was specifically for me.
Right.
I was just speaking it in general, not for all men, but men. The goal, not the goal, but at the end of the day, seeing you in something really nice and a romantic ending. A romantic ending.
So it's the build up.
All that food, all that liquor.
It's the build up.
Yeah,
it's
the
build
up.
up. It's the build up. So Marcy said, if it's just B-Day, years, flowers, but it's my wedding anniversary, so he has to come on with it. Well, happy early anniversary. Yeah. That is absolutely amazing. Say how many years, Marcy. Put how many years in there. And so DJ Magic Mike said money, and quality time for the win. Then GTD. Yeah. You would put that in there. But yeah, I've always wanted, because, some women, they feel like it should be grand. It should be a grand B-Day. Yeah. Some women, it's just feeling special, make me feel special some type of way by being unique and different. Right. And then the same. So that's good to know when it comes to men. So I got a story, y'all. Let me tell y'all this story. It was sent to me on yesterday about a pastor who posts this social media post in regards to him and his wife. And it's so we're going to call it the Morning Tea post today. Since it wasn't a letter, it's a post. So on the post, he said, it was a transparent post. And he said, Tracy and I have been happily married now for 13, 14 years in October this year. We have had a blissful 13 years and we regret none of them. Most recently, about 2 years ago, my wife came to me and said she was bi-curious. I already knew she was, and I embraced her with no judgment. I am very secure as a man. I didn't need my wife to be a straight woman to be in love with me and the partner, for me. I believe authenticity is the best foundation for marriage. So as of yesterday, we have decided our marriage is openly fluid. I'm accepting her, embracing her sexuality as a woman. While my wife and I will always be the foundation of our marriage, we ain't falling out over love. We are actually falling deeper in love because God is love. As of yesterday, we completely moved the restriction to explore whatever our heart desires while still being married and in love. Our marriage has publicly evolved for the better, and we are excited. When you are truly in love, you embrace change, exploring, evolving without the fear of losing each other in the process. And I believe more marriages should be the same way.
That boy gonna get his cake and eat it too.
Get his cake and eat it too.
Ain't nowhere in the world.
He said we are open to all possibilities that we present and the future holds.
That's the wrong. You should have kept that.
Why did you publicly say that?
Yeah, you should have kept that.
I feel like you did that because you want to be open.
Yeah.
You want it to be known that you want to be open.
You should have kept that to yourself.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Or maybe he publicly showcased it because the woman may be with another woman and it may get out that she's with a woman. But still,
never posted that as a pastor.
Yeah, as a pastor.
As a pastor, you are leading people. You are an example.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not God, so I can't judge.
Right.
But as a pastor, man, you should have never posted it.
Yeah, he posted.
Never posted it.
And I believe so here's my thing. So when it was sent to me, first of all, I could have been clutching my pearls in regards to that situation because you are leading the flock.
Yeah.
You
now
are
gonna have a whole bunch of people in the church sleeping with
so it's almost cool. And here's the thing. It's almost like I'm publicly saying this so that if I approach you,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm good.
It's okay. We've already had the
Slide
discussion.
over here to the little.
Wife, don't come home this weekend.
Let me get this anointing all real quick.
Not the anointing.
Let me get this all real quick.
I cannot.
Come here.
Let me get your phone.
Yeah. Man, look.
No.
That's crazy.
Publicly. And I like I said, I believe it's one of those things like if I approach you, it's okay.
But you know what? Nowadays, man, everything is just so with social
Yeah.
media, everything is just so like here it is, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
It ain't no morals.
No.
You know, that's crazy to me.
But even let's talk about it from a spiritual perspective.
That's the whole thing.
How is and here's the thing, like there are so many people that there's division between actually going to church and like I'm my own soul salvation. Let me just work on me by myself.
Yeah.
Because what's happening in it, it will push you away.
Yeah.
Like
trust me.
Literally, he literally put his congregation out. You know, that's an embarrassment to the people who attend. Imagine these people who have been following him for years.
Yeah.
That may have had a clue. And I'm like this. You can remain clueless and don't know, trying to figure it out. But for me to publicly say, this is what it is. So if y'all see my wife out with the female church member in the church, it's okay.
Yeah. So every time they see her with another woman, they're gonna be like, ooh.
Right. Y'all seen her?
They getting it in.
It's openly. They openly said. Trina said, a pastor, let me read what Trina said. Good morning, Trina. A pastor, oh hell to the no. But do you pastor? He has to realize that he is accountable for the souls that follow him. Mercy. Yeah. Absolutely. That's the thing. But I'm okay. Y'all know I like to play both sides of this thing just to get a perspective. How many pastors are doing this without speaking publicly, though?
Probably 90%.
So because he's spoken publicly,
let me not say that. Let me not say because I don't know that.
Right.
So let me pull back on that because I don't want to say nothing that I don't have facts on.
Right.
So let me pull back on that. But I don't know. Assumption.
Yeah.
If I would assume. I would assume it's a lot of that going on.
Absolutely. It is. It's a lot. And the thing is, there's no difference in it being public or secretive. You either the same just that will be for the person who said it publicly, or if they're doing it in secret, it's the same. I mean, it's the same God. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it, and by no means am I saying, let me put this disclaimer out, by no means am I saying that he should have addressed it publicly. However, when you do things publicly like this and you put it in the forefront, not only the congregation, but you put yourself in a space where now you're in the box of like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Rather than it not being open, and I'm looking like it could be, it may be, it could be a rumor. But no, you actually are saying, and I wonder what made him say, today is the day that I'm gonna go out and put it out. And
then too, maybe finding out, you know, getting to the root of why she feel the way that she feels first before putting it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finding out why do you feel that you are bi-curious? Why do you feel, you know, why, you know, get to the root of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it might just be you put it out there already, so now it is what it is. It might have just been a curious thing,
a one and done.
You feel me? Where she just was like, okay, well, she.
Now that boy felt like it's a pass.
Man, we open.
It's a pass.
Hey, who next?
She didn't came to me. She told me what it is, and she told me what it is.
Yeah.
So in other words, she don't have to hide from me.
Crazy.
She can be open with me if she want to bring her in the guest bedroom.
Oh,
it's a go. You know, it's a go. So that man put it out there.
Yeah.
He put it out there.
You know, some parts of your man, if a man say he's mad at you, but then, you know, spiritually, you know, you nah.
Yeah, but then I did hear this though. Hear me well when I say to this. I heard that he was bi-curious too.
Probably so.
And by him being bi-curious, it's like, oh, now that she's come to me and said what she said, now I can say how I feel.
I can come out the closet. Damn.
And the people of the church say amen.
Yeah, no, we're not saying that.
No, seriously, no, for real. But I did hear that that's one of the things for him as well, and he's very popular. However, now that makes him feel comfortable in his own sexuality of what he's curious about.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
You too?
I've been feeling like that for now. Now they didn't had a moment.
Yeah.
They didn't had a whole real moment.
Pass me that. They come and say, pass me that. You too? Damn.
Man, this feels so good to get it off my chest.
I feel like a load
been lifted. A load been lifted. Yeah, that's what that boy put out there. So we'll see how it unfolds. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go back today and look at his post so I can see what the people saying. Because I really want to know what the people. I want to know what the church folks are saying. Because the people is like, and then look, some of the pastors is probably, and some of the wives is probably looking like, well, maybe I need to go to mine and tell him how I feel, or tell her how I feel. Now that since we being open, honest, and transparent,
since we being transparent
and authenticity, as he said, she came out 2 years ago, so they've been free for 2 years openly, and he put it in all caps, openly.
So he letting you know.
He letting you know. So Mike said, "Ooh, is he a Rev Lonnie Love from Martin related? Man, the congregation gonna put less in the collection plate on Sundays, let alone question is the communion really communion?" Wow. Now that's an interesting conversation. How you go sit back in the pew?
Yeah, how you I don't know. Because me personally, like my relationship with God is gonna make me look at that.
Yeah.
It's gonna make me look at that and know that it's wrong.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Here's another thing. Because I like to bring it. That sin is no greater than any of us.
It's like my shirt say right here. It say truth. Say what?
God loves me now and forever. And I mean, it's no greater sin. However, he wrong. It's two left shoes. But there's somebody sitting in the pew that was wrong last night or this morning. So I mean,
I get what you're saying.
Of course, he's held to a higher regard because of who he is.
That's the whole key.
Yeah,
right? Because you can sway.
Yeah,
you can sway people. You understand what I'm saying? And
then
you'll have a church for the people that's.
It'll be all over. Yeah, I mean, and granted,
them sheep running wild. Them sheep running wild.
They running. And granted, like I said, there are things that are happening within the church that is secretive, that is not public. However, like we said, he's held to a high regard because of who he is. However, we all have to pay attention, and we all fall short, but for him to go public with it, I was like, okay. And when she sent it to me, I didn't even think about it. I was like, today was going to be a discussion about Valentine's, and look, is that love?
Yeah.
That's love.
Is that love?
Yeah.
No, I think that's love.
Lust.
Yeah, I think that's love. We all have, but like I say, he got to take it.
Yeah. T said, sad to say, this could be viewed two different ways, good and bad.
Because honesty, you can say, we open and honest.
Yeah.
But then for me, it's always going to boil back down to you being a pastor, being a flock.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to boil down for me.
Yeah. It was serious. When I read it, I was like, oh, wow. And I thought about it. I was like, well, that's going to be part of our discussion for today. So Love Week, y'all. This is Love Week. And I say, love on yourself. Love on yourself. Love on your people. Love on your family. Time is really short. We are looking up on social media, on the news. We are living in some crazy times right now. And if you don't do anything, love on yourself this week. Love on yourself. Learn to love yourself, because you won't get another you.
Yeah.
There will not be another you. Once you are gone, that is it. So take some time to figure out, what do you love about yourself? What are some of the things that you love about yourself? What are some of the things that you love to do with yourself, or with a significant other, or with your family, your children? Because time is so limited. You look up tomorrow and that may be your time. You know what I mean? And I think we we miss that. We get so caught up in the daily routines of actions, and we forget to take that certain time. So let me ask you this, Nice, before we get into what we got going on and all of the different things. Again, shout out to everybody who was rocking with us on this Wednesday morning. We know it's early, 7:00, earlier than our normal time, but we felt like y'all be getting ready. Y'all be tuned in and getting your day started on the morning tea. So tell me, was there an aha moment for you when you realized the love of yourself?
You know what? I'm gonna say this here, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Accountability for something that I had been carrying for a while, and I had to hold myself accountable for instead of pointing fingers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just in loving myself enough to admit to myself that hey, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And loving myself and accepting it, loving myself to accept it. That was on you. Like you have to really take ownership of it. And again, loving myself enough to embrace it.
Yeah, that's good. And because oftentimes we don't. Sometimes we want to point the finger and the blame and don't hold ourselves accountable for certain things.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Like when you hold yourself accountable for something, it's just anything that came with that. When you didn't hold yourself accountable, you have to take it.
Yeah.
So let's say I hit you, and then I hold myself accountable. If you had an attitude, your mama got an attitude with me, your daddy stopped liking me, this happened, all of that, I gotta take it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hold myself accountable. Now I'm holding myself accountable.
Right. So, but let me ask you this though: being in that situation, now,
you don't have to agree with the response.
Right.
You don't have to agree with the response, but you don't have to. But what came with that,
you got to take it. You got to take it. But so let me ask you this: just because you brought that perspective up, in the event, let's just say it may not be a hit, or it may be a hit, or whatever the case may be. It may be something that you've done that has caused some type of harm, some type of feeling, some type of emotion to whatever it is. And you do have individuals that are feeling a certain type of way. And I'm asking this question because there may be somebody that's in this space or have been in this space, and they're still holding that over their head because of that one and done moment of something that shouldn't have taken place. How do you get beyond that when it comes to other people? Do you sweep it up underneath the rug and say, okay, I'm just not gonna hold it over my head? I have whatever I need to fix with this individual is done, because some people still carry whatever that one thing was or those two things were that they weren't able to get beyond. How do you navigate through that?
I'm pretty sure everybody got something that they carry.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You understand me? And so for me, I only can speak from my perspective, and what I've done is to own up to it.
Yeah.
And then once I own up to it, I let me go. Let it go.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that they can do is keep you weighed down.
Right.
It was already weighing you down.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You might wake up thinking about it. You might go to bed thinking about it.
And it could develop an insecurity.
It
can develop an insecurity.
Yeah. So just like I said, you have to love yourself. We're talking about love. You have to love yourself enough to accept that about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then love yourself enough to move on. Love yourself and then love yourself enough to move on.
Yeah. We often talk about, one of the things that I'm a firm believer on, and I've learned this as well.
Right.
Because with being married, you have to think pretty much the scenario for both parties in certain situations.
Cause and effect.
Right.
If I do this.
Right. How's it going to affect you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you get a divorce and you're single, your mind, you only have to consider your own self. Right. And so there are certain things or certain parts of your life that you have become accustomed to because of a certain space that you have been in for a while. So then when you do think, or when you begin to date or you're with somebody, some of those things from the single may occur, and it's not intentional. However, you have been living a certain type of way. And then you have to hold yourself accountable once you are in a relationship or you're dating somebody, because you can't do those same things.
Right.
And holding yourself accountable for those things and making it right makes the difference.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to ask that question because there are some people who have a blocker of loving themselves because of maybe a past relationship, because maybe the relationship with their parents, because maybe they went through something in childhood that they can't get beyond those moments. And so they can't really fully embrace who they are and love on themselves because of that.
I'm going to say the key thing that worked for me was prayer. Because I struggle with trying to let go. I struggle with trying to figure out, like, why is it like this? I struggle. But sometimes there is no answer. The answer is letting go.
Yeah.
It's not a verbal answer. It's not a word. It's just the answer is letting go.
Yeah.
Just letting go.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And we have to learn to let go of things because for me, and I carry things from way back, and so just learning to let things go.
Yeah.
And you have to truly let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and don't pick it back up.
Yeah.
Well, there's times where I've held some things and I've went to maybe like a retreat and we had to write it all down and put it on paper and then burn it in the fire or send it off in the ocean. You have to be real careful because when you let things go, sometimes the enemy will send constant reminders of that let go, and you'll want to pick it back up. So you have to constantly tell yourself that and love on yourself and tell yourself and pray.
And that's what
and
I was
ask
going to say.
God
That's what I was going
to
to say.
remove those thoughts because He will. The enemy will bring. He will send people.
And this is not to preach or nothing like that, but prayer changes.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
And so that's what I found.
Absolutely.
And if it works for me, I'm gonna share it.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
for sure.
Me praying and just asking God to first let me understand. Give me understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and then help me to let it go.
To let it go. And embrace the new.
Yeah.
Embrace the new.
Yeah.
Because it's been in you all of the time. So I just wanted to share that information because although this is Love Week, it should be love forever. It should be eternal love. Although this is a week that we express it, this is a day that we express it every year. It's been etched in stone. It's historical and all of those different things. So if you are single, if you have children, if you have a significant, just take the time to see what you love about yourself and love on yourself. Buy something for yourself. It may be something as buying yourself lunch, but showcasing your internal love, the unconditional love that you have within yourself, because this is a great time to be able to do that. But y'all, we got some upcoming events that's coming up. We ain't put no commercials today, but if you want a commercial, you want to advertise on the Morning Tea Radio Show, reach out to myself or reach out to Nike so that we can include your commercial, your business shout outs, your events, all of those different things. We got some upcoming things that's happening. I have done a media mogul class for the past 4 weeks. This is going to be the 5th week because we got a bonus week. However, we're embracing how they should be prior to getting to the interview. And so I'm excited about them as well. But we got an event coming up. The City Highlights has an event on Saturday. For y'all, reach out to Chris Bryant of the City Highlight Show. She has an event that's coming up Saturday that has some panelists. GMT is going to be there. It's going to be an awesome experience. So it's going to be at the field next to Phil and Derek's.
Yeah, it's the old Phil and Derek.
The old Phil and Derek.
Frisky
Whiskies. On this Saturday. She has everything up on social media platforms. We'll be able to share. So if y'all aren't doing anything this Saturday, come out 3 to 7. Make sure that y'all do that. And then also March 1st, shout out to my business besties that is on the live, that is rocking with me on this morning. Shout out to you guys. We formed a women and nonprofit group of women that are doing amazing things and wanting to be a part of an ecosystem of helping each other, supporting each other, uplifting each other. And so shout out to each and every one of you. We have a pop-up shop that's taking place on March the 1st at Calendars from 1 to 6. We got some business owners that have some tables. We also will do some networking, and it is the launch of the Business Bestie Collective magazine that I will be putting out on March the 1st. So you'll be able to see all these amazing women. We got power pages where they're talking about their stories, their journeys. We also have Brilliance that's giving some nuggets, some key things when it comes to nonprofit and business. We got ads. All of those different things are going to take place. So we're going to celebrate. We got food, DJ. We're going to introduce each other and just talk, meet each other in person. So I'm excited about that. So if you haven't registered. It is free for you to come. If you have a business, bring your business cards, bring your samples, because it's definitely going to be the place to be on March the 1st.
Yes, ma'am. And then with GMT Broadcasting Company, we back up and we at it. So if you want to do a podcast radio show, give me a call, 832-372-6874. We definitely set you up on this platform. We broadcasting to our people, to your people, to YouTube, all of that. So y'all look forward to us every
Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We'll be on that. And then, like I said, we opened up to all any type of show.
Yeah.
Any type of show that you want to do. Let us know. It's not just morning hours. We got some afternoon hours. We definitely want some daytime shows. So if you're interested in doing your own podcast, hit me up, 832-372-6874. Also, I got 2 shirts. They say it's true, and it's God loves me now forever. So if you like the shirt, you want to order a shirt, you get at me, 832-372-6874, or you can go to GMT Radio on Instagram and just click the little link.
Yeah, so y'all see, we got a lot going on, and we always have a lot going on. But one thing that we do that we know for sure, we absolutely love our morning show community. So y'all make sure that y'all share the live. We back live in full effect on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock a.m.
Yes.
Make sure that y'all stay connected. We're going to put the information in the chat. If you are interested, reach out to myself or Kate Nice in regards to T-shirts, broadcasting shows, whatever it is, commercials. Yeah. Absolutely.
Definitely advertising.
Absolutely. It's been 8 years we've been in this thing, and we appreciate each and every one of you. So I am grateful for all of the comments, those who communicated with us and rocked with us on this morning. Y'all make sure that y'all be back next week, same place, same time, same location, right here on Facebook Live, all of our social media channels on, and make sure that if you want to reach out to us, and y'all do. Y'all have an amazing Wednesday.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all share this too, man. We want to get this morning tea show out, and we're doing it for the city. So
absolutely. All right, y'all. Have an amazing Wednesday. We'll see y'all next week.